frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16. We got a good one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. The holiday season is upon us. We got the gift to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taking it at the 20. And we'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it complete. And they got this tackle about the 12-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something that a guy slinging them downfield. A real field flipper there is all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going to run for the first time here with Ryan Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's exactly what you want on a first down. You just got 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to deliver to guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight to the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Young on third down. This is taking over the Washington touchdown. Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the first here this afternoon. Extra time by Stern is looking good. And that's the score 7-0. 15 out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. Second and 10 to the 25. So far out in front.
Defensively, here on the outside of this line, they posted the passes, bringing up 3rd and 10. He's about to bring a little pressure on this snap.
It's over. Chase Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Bills send the punter in. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on the punt away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt and a solid 12-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Young will set to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense for the Bills, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what key to their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turnovers in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. But all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I'll tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have contenders running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
It's Young on 1st down. Slings one that's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. It'll be 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
You know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Young. Complete on the deep ball.
We saw these defenders going to the football their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's Young. He finds McCoy. He's looking for the 1st down inside. Washington. Terry McCoy just trying for a touchdown. Tying it is sweet for the 3rd most in one season. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Next time score is up and good. It's now 14-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. possession, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Going to lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can get the argument that quickness beats size. That was the example right here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, Allen. Downfield is Davis. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Just shy of 40.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
In Washington territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Left side, Cook. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no contact lead to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there, break it, and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
They'll take a shot to the end zone. He's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. Action point by Bass. Up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He's taking it at the goal line. These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Von Miller, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. It's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. Guys headed complete over the middle. It's Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Offense on 3rd down today. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Young. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. first down. Young. Complete to Galloway. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Martin. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now give Brian Ryan his cover. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and now bring up the second in just about a few inches here.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, he's not the stringer coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. Football, you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Young. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
But those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
First down, here's the run with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Out there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. That leaves him at 3rd and 1. The good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Young on first down. His throw incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Young.
This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43.
Ready.
To the air once more, Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And they'll take possession. In the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Cook running right to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that made excellent points on the board when this drive is over.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And Young's throw there incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go. Here we go.
Final play of the half, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen going to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's got it down to the 28.
But it's still time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. In motion comes the tight end left. Young looks to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And cycle.
Young now. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Shot 17.
To throw, Young. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Juwan Johnson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, this is Cook. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
They bring the blitz, and it's not always the initial blitzers that make the play. In this case, the blitzers actually took up the blocking. How about the guy in the middle, though? Reading his keys, right on the spot, stops him at the line of scrimmage.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Here's Allen. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
they come up on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception, Young. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Right.
On play action, Young. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
From the red zone now, Young. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Ready. Field black.
Here's Young. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Black ultra.
Now Young. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Here we go.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Young will set to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are right back in this football game. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. In his own end zone, it's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Robinson again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Young takes it on the sneak. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Chase Young able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Allen's throw is complete, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run with Cook, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Brian Burns in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an ant?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby, and the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And Young's going to throw it here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 46 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.